Hello YouTube, this is Keith, Kevin, Ken. Guess what? It's time for another pocket dump deconstruction. I just posted this picture of today's pocket dump, today's EDC carry on Instagram at Keith, Kevin, Ken. Go join the feed. I post 4 or 5 different knife pictures every single day. I let people know when there's a live video on this YouTube channel. So go check out that feed if you're a lover of knives. Now let's talk about this deconstruction. Oh man, there's some special knives here. Actually, today too, I have a little surprise for you with the one that got away. It's a little different today. Almost every day, something's a little different. So let's talk about it. As you guys know, if you've watched these videos before, some of this you know. I'm going to reiterate some things because I know there are new people who are coming in. I'm recording this in the middle of February 2016. There will be people tuning in other years and months, etc. So I want to make sure that they get looped in because these knives really are lifelong, I hope. I'm going to be passing them down to my kids. I have 5 grandsons, so I hope a lot of my collection stays intact for them too. Oh, they'll have fun. Anyway, let's talk about the pocket deconstruction. Here's my Rolex. It's a Datejust Rolex. It's one of my regular EDC watches that I carry. I always have a handmade cigar to celebrate the end of the day. End of the workday, I celebrate with a cigar and something that tastes very good. Today, the cigar is a Juan Lopez. It's a Cuban cigar. Let me just tell you, this is a wonderful medium to full body smoke. This is from one of the old Cuban companies from 1876. Very nice Cuban cigar. Oh, I really love it. Perfect size too. The coin today is a brand new coin. Let me give it a little shade so you can make it out. It's a brand new coin for me. It's the Mark Twain commemorative coin from the U.S. Mint. Just came in a mail call for me yesterday that included a bunch of knives as well, but a couple of Mark Twain silver commemorative coins, the proof coin, and then the regular coin. I always keep I collect silver coins, but I always keep a silver coin in my pocket for good luck. My grandfather did it. It's one of the things I remember about him, so I've been doing it since I've been an adult. And the wallet is Coach because I love it. The notebook, which I always have, it is one of these Word field guides. It's not a field guide. It's called Word Company. I really like it because of the different colors and stuff that they have. Always have a notepad and always carry this. Today, I wanted vodka, so I have vodka. How about that? Let's talk about the knives. Oh, there are some special knives on the table. And there will be even more special knives on the table. I got a mail call. I told you about the Mark Twain coin, but I also got a couple of knives. And wouldn't you know it, one of them I'm carrying, and the other 2 that I got were the ones that got away because I wanted to carry those too. I just couldn't, and you'll see why. But anyway, let's talk about these knives that I am carrying. I love the Cricket. I love the Spyderco Cricket. This is an older one. I need to clean up that blade a little, but it's old. You can always tell, but it's a great carbon fiber, perfect condition. Carbon fibers are rare. You can tell when a Cricket is old when it's not a frame lock. Instead, it's a liner lock. They started out as liner locks. I'm going to do a Cricket small collection because I want to say 7 different Crickets from the very beginning all the way through to now. But man, great carbon fiber, real carbon fiber, really a nice look. You see? It's a liner lock. Has that reverse S. Man, this is a dangerous little sucker. I love the Spidey edge, the serrated edge. You can really get a lot done. This is a sturdy, workable little knife, and this is the classic right here. It's so classic that the steel is ATS-55. I don't even know what that is. An earlier steel, ATS-55. That's the Cricket. Whew. I just wanted carbon fiber in my pocket, and that classic Cricket, it always makes me feel good. That's my keychain knife. I always have a keychain knife, usually have a larger knife and a medium-sized knife as well. The keychain knife is my keychain because all I have is a silver loop and a couple of keys on it, so every day I have a small knife attached. People actually love to play with my keys when they're on the desk or whatever with the small knife, so the knife needs to look good. Also, it doesn't scare anyone because they're so small. I have a bunch of these knives and people like to open them and close them. I use them a lot, so while they're small, they are mighty knives. They actually do a lot of work during the day because I'm in an office setting. My medium knife is, oh man, I love this knife. It's hard for me to keep it out of my pocket. I don't know how well it's selling for Spyderco. This is a new knife. I'm recording this in 2016. It came out in late 2015 from Spyderco. It's the collaboration with the custom maker Peter Carey. So when you look at it, you go, man, that looks like Peter Carey. It really does. They did a very good job with it. Oh, man. It's small, as you can see. Great gentleman's folder. I love smooth G10. You know, the rough stuff sometimes just drives me insane. But that smooth G10, especially this orange, I'm not into loud colors, but when you have this orange, very smooth G10 that feels nice, and then you have this real, not pull ply or what, peel ply, carbon fiber bolster, which is really nice. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at the, oh man, that nice smooth G10, polished G10. Look at the little clip, a nice clip that is custom to this knife. No, it's not a custom because they're a production company, obviously, but it is custom to this knife. You won't find that anywhere else. VG10 steel, I can only guess to keep the price down because this little knife was not inexpensive. But I'll tell you, stainless steel liners, heavily skeletonized, man, it feels just wonderful. Feels like nothing in the pocket. And this, for instance, I can throw on my desk with that and people don't freak out. So it's just a wonderful gentleman's carry. It really is nice. This is the Firefly. It is a collaboration with Peter Carey, the custom maker. This is one of those knives you put in your hand, you go, oh man, I want to carry this every day. Today I'm carrying it. And I'll tell you, it had some competition. But I went with that because I wanted this carbon fiber feel and really to have my whole carry kind of a gentleman's carry. This is the word. Hey, there is a Keith, Kevin, Ken drinking game. When I say wonderful, beautiful, I love it. Take a shot of coffee or whatever else you got, okay? Because right now, you're going to see a wonderful, beautiful knife that I really love. I just got it in last night as we do this in February 2016. I put a video up, so no matter when you see this video, if you have not seen my video, I rushed to put it up. It is up on the Keith, Kevin, Ken YouTube channel where I talk about this knife and two others. And you'll actually see the other two because I wanted to carry them today as well and didn't. So instead of one knife that got away, I'm going to talk about two knives that got away. This is a brand new as in 2016, February 2016, just out, Spyderco knife. It is a collaboration. Spyderco did a collaboration with Philip DeLue. This is called the Spyderco Myrtle. Myrtle, the Spyderco Myrtle. Oh, and Spyderco did not hold back to put this together. This is, now remember, I just got it yesterday. I've been playing with it all night. I came in late last night around 9:30 or so, and it is starting to smooth up. You know, it's going to be a little stiff right out of the box, but Spyderco always smooths it. Oh man, I love this knife. I had to put this in my pocket. I had to put it in my pocket. I just had to. I had to. So let's talk a little bit about this brand new Spyderco. It's the Myrtle. The Myrtle is S30V steel. That blade though, as the kids say, that blade though is, I think it's like a modified leaf blade. You see that belly where you can do a lot of cutting? And then instead of doing the Spyderco leaf shape, it has that little hook, at the end, which I really love. To me, it'll give this knife a little feel of the Insingo from Chris Reed, where you can just cut a little better with that hook, bringing stuff to you, boxes or whatever, but you also have that belly, so you really have these different kind of cutting edges to it. What a modified leaf, that's what I'm calling it, with that little hook. Oh man, and talk about handle. I mean, can we just look at that? Oh man, full tie bolster, and as I put my finger through that to this, listen to me, solid marble carbon fiber, not that pill ply junk. Actually, I kind of like the pill ply. Keeps costs down and looks nice and feels nice. But anyway, this is the real carbon fiber and marble carbon fiber. And I'll tell you, I don't have another Spyderco, and as you guys know, I have cases of Spydercos that have a marble carbon fiber. Look at that. G10 backspacer, all tie on the lock side with that Chris Reeve integral lock, a special clip, specialized, customized just for this knife clip. They really did not spare anything. S30V steel, look at that. Look how all of these line up. You cannot feel the transition. Now, custom knives, I get it. You can do that. This is a production knife. Thousands and thousands of them being made. And Spyderco really did a great job. What a gentleman's folder. Brand new. This is my carry. No jimping. You know, I'm not one of those jimping freaks. I need jimping everywhere. But I did notice, even when I unpacked it yesterday and on that video that I posted, I did notice no jimping because it's rare on a Spyderco to have that smooth feel. But look how thick that stock is. So you can definitely come up on it, do some real nice things with that hook on that blade, also working that belly. So there's a lot of room, feels great. A smaller Spyderco hole. They didn't want to mess up the profile of that knife when it's closed, but enough for my fat thumb to open it up with no problems. This is, man, a man kind of knife, wonderful knife that I am loving and growing to love. Drink, drink, drink. This is the Spyderco Myrtle. Spyderco working with Philip DeLue. Philip DeLue delivered in 2015 the Spyderco friction folder. Remember that? It came like in the middle of last year. I show that and a couple of size comparisons on the other video that I just posted. So you should check that out. But oh man, I don't want to put it down. I haven't wanted to put it down all night. This is early in the morning, and I've been playing with it all night long. All night long. So that, my friends, that is the carry that I posted about 25 minutes ago now, as I've been talking to you on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. But this ain't no Instagram. We talk about the knife that got away. Oh man, I'm really loving this too. This is the Microtech UTX-85. I have it in the combo blade. It's stonewashed. I really didn't have any choice because by the time I saw it and wanted to buy it, all the other UTX-85s were already sold out. I tried everywhere, and then Blade HQ had this one, which I really wanted. I wanted to add to my Microtech Out the Front collection. By the way, I am definitely already working on a video for that, where I go through my collection. I think it's like 11 knives or so, and we talk about Out the Front. This is great. It has that new button that they have with a nice, that pattern that, it's not jimping, but I'll call it jimping anyway, so you know what I mean. And this blade fires out. Anyone that has used a Microtech, wonderful knives, wonderful out the front. This is double action. Double action means that you have a button that pushes it out and you have a button that pulls it in. All of my collection are double action except for one big mama that's one action, and then you pull the blade back. This is really wonderful. I love how with the screws, I don't know the reason why, but they have these two not as balanced as they usually have on Microtech automatics. I love that. It's a smooth top, but it has jimping. Obviously, the button gives you some purchase. It has jimping down here. There's jimping on the other side as usual. Bottom, middle, and upper, where you can grab it anywhere. The usual clip, the usual glass breaker. But man, it fires out there. It's really, really nice. LMAX steel. Every time I buy a Microtech, and it's not on purpose, I get LMAX steel. I've seen them in S30V, S35V. I just never pick them up. This is the Microtech UTX-85. I was going to carry this instead of the Firefly, but you know what? The carbon, the bolster, that smooth G10 won me over, so I did not carry it. Now let me tell you, that was a new one that I got along with the Myrtle and along with this beast. I was trying to talk myself into carrying this morning. I said, no, I can carry this beast. And by the way, introducing, folks, the Spyderco Tighe stick. It's their collaboration with the custom maker, Brian Tighe. If you've ever seen the custom Tighe stick, you're watching YouTube now. After you watch this, look up the custom Tighe stick. Just go Tighe stick knife, Brian Tighe, and you'll see it looks just like this without the Spidey hole. So that hump is gone, but you have that mega blade, known for his blade, known for his wonderful scales, a lot of carving, a lot of exotic kind of materials. Oh, but there's no way I can carry. Come on. This is a biggie. I'm in the office. Look at this. And then pretend that's a medium. Come on. But I had to show it to you because I play with this a lot all through the night and this morning. And I'll tell you, I was figuring out how to do it. If I was having lunch with my friends who always want to see the knives and we compare knives and cigars and that sort of thing, I would have to brag about it. But anyway, this is the Tighe stick, full Tighe. Look at the carving. This is a production knife, folks. I said in my other video, it's like weed. It's like the intro to custom knives, because now I want an original Tighe stick to see the differences. Full Tighe. It's pretty light and balanced. Big blade, saber grind. Look at that. Swedge on the one side, not on the other. S90V steel. S90V steel. Spyderco pulling out all the punches. There's the frame lock, the Chris Reeve Integral frame lock that they use. And look at the clip. Not a big hunka click. I like that. A shorter clip on this. Oh man, I wanted to carry this. I wanted to carry it. So yes, that was my mail call. That's what met me after a long day of work, is the Spyderco collaboration with Brian Tighe and that Tighe stick, the collaboration with Philip DeLue and the Spyderco Myrtle. Isn't that a beautiful knife? And the wonderful Microtech UTX-85. Hey, that's a bunch of knives. But I'm sorry, both of those I've been playing with all day and all night. Those two are literally the ones that got away. That Tighe stick I just couldn't carry. I'll tell you. And I wanted that Firefly because it looks so beautiful with the Myrtle. There you have it. That's the deconstruction. It's a long one, but I wanted to play with the knives with you. I really appreciate all your time. I know how valuable it is. Please thumb this up. It helps the video. It passes it all away with your favorites to other people. Hey, if you haven't become a subscriber, do that. I'm always uploading. As soon as I get mail and new knives in, you come with the journey as I continue to build my collection. I share those with you. These are not review videos. These are We Love Knife videos, but you learn about the knives. We talk about them, discuss them, and of course we play with them. Hey, I appreciate you spending the time with me. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. I'll see you next time. This is Kevin from Keith Kevin Ken. Goodbye.